All right, wonderful people, lovers of freedom. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to each and every one of you. Welcome back to Let's Talk TV, your one and only YouTube platform where they're giving a back-to-back updates on things where they happen for Biafra land and beyond. Yes, my people, that is why we are here. If you're joining us for the first time, remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Also remember to like and share this news. Okay, my people, the latest one where they buzz rains as they be as they hot be say Nneni police station. Yes, my people, in Anambra has been set ablaze. Yes, my people, of course, Nneni police station, the headquarters, Nneni police headquarters has gone into flames as the arms has been recovered, as the Anambra station has been set ablaze by People's Army. And at this particular point, we should let you know, I feel you are expected, you should know that the reason why this particular thing is happening is due to the fact that a whole lot of issues have sprung up in Anambra between the police people in that particular state. My people, it is not an easy thing to have issues rising up at this particular point in the state, and especially when they are having issues with the People's Army at this particular point. My people, wait till they try explain, give you be say it don't actually bust for that area. And of course, the heat season is on right now, as back-to-back clashes would keep happening with various sets of people at this point, and that is why the Nneni police station has been set ablaze. Of course, this is part of the show of force of the season at this particular point that has happened. These things would keep happening if we ourselves do not take heed to the warnings of the PM. BRGI is Simon Ekpa, and even as we know that right now, as you already know that he has announced that the declaration of Biafra will be by December 2nd. And even as we get ready for it, every strategy being taken upon at this point is for that readiness, for the readiness of that particular movement, that particular way for it to actually come to pass. And that is what we are looking forward to. That is why we are here to always get people updated, even with the conventions that come up and the conferences, everything that has been done related to this particular movement is something that if you were wise enough, you would pay heed to it, because they are important things that we need for our movement. None of these things that we say here, none of these things that we keep on talking about at this point is useless, because every single thing we've ever talked about is useful, and there are things that would always end up getting to one way or another. And that is why we are being advised, as wherever we are or wherever we've ended up to find ourselves, we should be able to use our head to do things that are reasonable. We should be able to relate and make sure that we are not on the wrong side of this war. And even as we have already found ourselves as people that have been on so many ends at some point, and have witnessed a whole lot of issues, even the whole violence from this same set of people, what we are expected to do is to respect and to learn from it. And that is why even at this particular point, we have been warned to avoid anything that looks like you are, or anybody at all, being in a place where you know fully well that this particular place is filled with the Nigerian soldiers or whoever they think they may be. And so you're expected to take heed and listen, because that is what is expected of you. If you do anything outside of that, then whatever befalls you would solely be your fault, because you were warned earlier on and you refused to listen to the warning. You solely decided to do whatever it is you wanted to do, and now the consequences have come to you. And that is why no matter whatever it is that happens at this particular point, no matter whatever consequences that come through, at the end, it is expected that one way or another we were expecting, or we expected to have casualties. But then it is not a huge sum of casualties, because of course all these things you are doing is for the rise of Biafra Republic government in exile. It is for the rise of to make sure that we are announced. It is for everything that we've been fighting for. And so that is why we are expected to do the needful. That is why we are expected to do what is expected of us, and not behave anyhow that we want to actually behave. We should take heed and do the things that is expected of us.
To be safeguarded fully. It needs people that would actually take care of it at this particular point, and we cannot let the Biafra land be led to be led bare for these people to come and prowl into it, for Fulanis to wake up and just enter into our land and do whatever it is they want, because of course that is what these people would always want. That is what Hope Uzodinma have left these people to enter into Owerri, Imo State, or wherever it is in Owerri, in Imo State, to do whatever it is they want, just because they claim, in quotes, they are trying to accommodate them. What have happened to the rest of their states over there? It's not enough for them. They are coming over here to do some kind of things they wish. My people, it is not an accommodating system. It is a way to use and encroach into our land and take over the land. Go to Douglas in a way. The news that we are getting right now is that during their once it happens that it's on Friday and it's time for their mosque prayer, you cannot go on the road on Douglas. The Douglas Road, that is what we are getting at this particular point. You cannot cross because they are all on the road and that place is blocked. Cars do not go through. This is more than an encroachment. This is a takeover they are trying to do in our state, and it is not going to work out. And that is why the Biafra Liberation Army has been sent. If these people make a move against our people, they will collect it all. In fact, at this particular point, we are not waiting. The situation of things now has brought it up to the extent, the range that we do not care if they have done anything. The main thing is that they are not going to succeed in whatever they want to do. And so they are going to be brought down, hit down at any point in time, because the things they are involved in or their plans is very hideous for Biafra, it's very hideous for Ndibo. And at this particular point, I am trying to let you know that the most important thing for you to do is to do your own part wherever you find yourself as an Igbo person. For you, as someone that is maybe in support of the movement or in support of everything that we hold dear in our land, as we all know that PM Simon Ekpa is working on his own part. Yes, that is the truth. As he is currently in Canada now to work on the Biafra referendum, the Biafra convention also that is taking place here, which would make one of the biggest steps we've ever made ever since, as it's going to hold in Canada. And people, it is not any different from one of the most important things that needs to be done. It's one of the big steps we are taking to become better than these people in every sector, in every way. The fact that we brought up our own digital coin, our own currency, is also a big step, so that we do not have to, when we have finally gotten this Biafra nation, we do not have to wait. There is nothing like we are lacking in this system. Once it comes, the currency is there already for us to pick up and leave. Every single thing is laid at place. If they come up and say, what are the things that are laid in place if your nation is giving this, if this division is being done now, everything will be placed on the table, and they will see that this particular set of people are ready. People keep asking, these things are being done. These are the reasons why these things are being done. Enough of the dialogue. Dialogue has been done a whole lot of times. Dialogue has been done by a map power for them, and they've been it's been like a child's play for them, because of course the government would keep talking to them and keep turning them around. In fact, it's not maybe it's what they keep doing to them. They keep turning them around like they are kids, and at the end there is no progress or whatsoever that these people actually have concerning the whole situation of the country. No progress at all. And if you're not getting any progress from this sort of thing, it means you need to change strategy. And that is what the PM have come to do. That's what the PM entered this whole situation with, a new strategy. We are not going with dialogue again, we are going with violence, giving people back to back. After giving people back to back, we're still making moves internationally to make sure that we are securing our places at the right places, to make sure that when the time comes, we will not be caught slacking. We will not be caught slacking at all. We cannot be caught slacking. We know the zones that are the Biafra zones and how it will be divided. These people are not interested in anything. They do not want to let us go. And them keeping us in Nigeria, they want to keep oppressing Ndibo, oppressing the youths. keeping them down, pinning them down, without wanting anything that would look into the progress of Ndị Igbo. And that is very bad. And that is why these steps are being taken day and night. Also, that is it. Yes, my people, this is where we come to the end of this particular broadcast. Thank you for joining us. Remember to subscribe and turn on your notifications too. Thank you.